The content of this radio show is to provide information and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered advice or a recommendation. Thing or Two About Life, Total, is an adult podcast and recommended for mature audiences only. No content from the radio show can be used without the permission of Thing or Two About Life, Total. Thank you.
I am so into me, but I can learn a thing or two from you. I can weather the storm all by myself, but I'm so glad I got a total crew.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back into Thing or Two About Life, the Total Podcast. I am with the crew. I am with my fam. I am Mario. I am joined by my lovely peoples. We're a little light today, but we're gonna keep it moving, keep it going, and do what we do. Have some fun, laugh. Just get into the stuff that we normally get into. Don't forget you can follow us out there in them digital streets. Check out our everybody background. We're out there. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. So if you just happen to be scrolling, subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments. We appreciate them. Truly do. Join the Facebook group and all that old good stuff. So without further ado, let's get into the introduction so we can get into this thing. First up on the list is Mr. O1, Mr. Make It Do What It Do. Lead Jack, what's going on, bro?
What to say, my people's here once again. A little tired, a little slow, but I'm gonna get off into it once I get the juices to flowing. And we gonna see what's gonna happen. We gonna keep it popping.
All right. With that being said, we got, as usual, our resident big man, Big Mitch. Talk to him.
Man, y'all really don't want none of this today, but I'm gonna let you in on something. For all you motherfuckers out here that's trying to play the okey doke on people, I got something for you. Like I say, y'all better pay attention. Life is just getting to the point where people just trying to do stuff to you just cause they can. Keep your eyes open and watch out.
All right. And last and certainly not least, we have the mother up to them all, Mama D. How you doing, pretty lady? Talk to him.
I'm doing well, thank you, and welcome everybody. So I got my boys with me tonight. The girls didn't want to play, so that's okay. I don't mind being the only female in the group. These are my favorite people anyway. I don't like them girls like that, no way. But thank you for coming.
All of them stink.
Yeah, I know it's on tape. I don't care if they hear it. What they gonna do with me? I don't think so. With that being said, let's go ahead on and get this ball rolling.
And let's get it rolling. We're gonna start out with something somebody left on YouTube. The person who put this on YouTube in the comments said that this is not them, but they would want to know how we would advise this person. So let me read this. It says, I need some advice. I met a friend through a friend, and when we started dating, me and him, so I'm assuming this is a girl. When we started dating, me and him had a crazy vibe. It was really fun. All we did was go out and hang out and party together. We never had sex, but when we finally did have sex, I was very intoxicated, and I am extremely horny when I'm intoxicated. So the sex was really good. But as we started to hang out more and more, and we started having sex when I wasn't intoxicated, the sex turned out to be really trash, and he can't even get me wet. Under no circumstances can he turn me on. And I'm wondering, what should I do? And P.S. I'm asking you guys to help me with this. And I didn't realize we didn't have this connection till after I moved him in.
God.
Oh, Lord.
So, all right, Mama D, you the only woman up here, and that's from a woman's standpoint. She realized that, hey, when I was drunk, it was good. When I ain't drunk, it wasn't that good. But I didn't realize the sex was trash until after we lived together. What advice you giving this one?
Unless she want to be drunk every time she has sex with him, she need to pack his bags.
Is you don't think it's no workaround other than the
It
drunk?
could. Okay, but did you say that she said that she don't even get wet?
That's what it says. She don't even get wet.
Well, that's vital for the sex to happen.
Mm, mm, mm,
Um, mm.
mm, mm.
If wow, yeah, that's a little that's a problem right there. I don't know if they've tried other things as far as experimenting with different kinds of sex. I don't know, um, but what I would do if I can't get drunk to have then, and I wouldn't want to do that because sometimes you want to have some sober sex. He needs to find himself someplace to live. Not unless you want to be roommates, but at this point they don't gone beyond that roommate thing. So that's not gonna work. He need to find his own place to live.
Okay. I got several issues and questions about this, but a bitch, go ahead and jump in here. It's a
Well,
few things we need to start off for before we get to all of this, but go ahead.
first off, if this dude is crossing the I's and dotting the T's on every damn thing else, you might want to consider doing something different. Because if this dude is everything that you need him to be outside of sexual, but he everything when you're drunk, sound like to me, your motherfucking ass need to get you a bar in your room and get you a motherfucking mini motherfucking refrigerator. Because it's too hard out here right now for all this
Well, that's
bullshit
true.
that you
That is
got
true.
going
I agree
on,
with that.
and you talking about
Mm.
some he don't even make you wet. God damn it, if a motherfucker can make you wet because you drunk, hell, motherfucking alley cat can make your ass wet when you're drunk. What the hell wrong with you? You need to get your shit together. That's what you
Oh,
need to do. You need to get your shit together. Cause evidently it's you. It ain't him. You gotta be drunk for the shit to feel good. Hell, if that's the damn case, hell, a motherfucking bum on the goddamn street can share his motherfucking alcohol with your ass and you get drunk, and that'd be good for you. Better think
okay,
about what
Mitch.
you're saying.
Mitch, why are you making it sound like it's personal? Dang, it ain't even you. So why you acting like
I was going to say, God damn, do
he,
you know?
he done
Uh,
gone off on a whole tantrum on over? I
no,
can't wait to hear what Leon got to say.
no, I'm not trying to make it seem like it's me personal, but I'm just saying, man, everybody got all these goddamn hangups on shit. Every damn time you turn around, somebody got something to say about something.
That's
And
Yep,
true.
half the damn
yep,
time it's them.
yep, yep.
Shit.
And I agree. I'll address that. But Lee Jack, what you got, man?
Oh Lord, here we go.
See, Mario, I'm with you. I got so many questions about the whole situation. Let,
Yes.
let's just start from the beginning. First off, you say that you don't get moist unless you're drunk.
Hmm.
God damn, how long y'all been in a relationship? You have you been drunk the whole fucking relationship?
That's what
Notice
I was gonna ask too, Lee Jack.
you didn't notice he was trash until you moved in together.
Oh my goodness.
Uh, second of all, are you an alcoholic? Because you said that all you do is drink and hang out.
Hmm.
Then y'all have sex. So how much drinking do you do on a regular basis? I mean, come on. You got to be sober some point in time. Do you have a job? Are you functional? What the deal? Uh,
Hmm.
at some point in time, did you even decide to talk to the guy sober? Figure out what it was about him that you claim that you vibe with, but obviously you was drunk and didn't know that the only vibe that y'all was having was the fact that you was drunk and talking ignorant shit to each other.
Ding, ding, ding. There you go. That's the point I was gonna make right now. Was it really a vibe or were y'all just shit faced?
Yeah, it's
Sound
just
like me. Her moisture came from the condensation of that alcohol.
yeah, that's all. You know, she brewing yeast in her body, and it's
Okay.
growing the back, the juices that she need to function.
Mm,
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
mm.
I mean, he got a point. Those are all questions I was thinking too. Was the foundation built right from the get go? Maybe
Hell no.
y'all move too fast. Like you said, like he said, if all we doing every time we hang out, hey, you gonna want to hang out this weekend? You ain't never seen him maybe during the week when y'all do get together. By the time y'all really start talking, y'all 3, 4, 5 drinks in, and all of a sudden he seemed real cool then.
Everybody seem cool 3, 4 drinks in.
Yes.
Wow.
And then y'all, cause you saw him, and every time he was spending go back to what Mitch said, because he was taking care of everything, spending, you drinking, you ain't never had to put your hands in your pocket. You thought it was all gravy. But then y'all got to real life when you started to move in with each other, cause this is what you probably thought it was gonna be like on an everyday, regular basis. Boy, we just gonna be drunk and have a good time. Then real life kicked in, and all of a sudden real life a little boring. So you associated real life with the sex, and so now you want to put it on the sex and saying the sex ain't bad shit. But at the end of the day, you probably just don't want to do regular life shit. You probably with the party girl, and that's all you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So but Lee J bring up some points though. Are y'all really into each other, or is it strictly the alcohol? Cause I mean, I could attest that alcohol can make things seem real when they not. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
That's all
Really?
I'm saying. Hey, I ain't speaking on nothing in the words of Mario is not necessarily reflected of the words of Total Podcast. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So yeah. So I ain't really got nothing to say, cause Lee Jack covered it all, cause those are questions that you really would have
Well,
to ask.
what you guys said was very valid. Uh, Being a female, we don't think about it like that. I'm just saying. But all of the things that you all brought up were very valid. So, and I do agree with you guys. I do.
But one caveat I will follow up with this: does have she had these conversations with him? Does he know this, or you just putting this out here in the universe, and this man don't know? He thinking everything gravy, and you feeling this particular way. Have y'all had a conversation? Because
Probably
Probably
not.
not,
No,
because
they
most of the time women don't like to broach that subject because they don't want to smash the ego of the guy.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Now
That's
there
y'all
are some
favorite thing
women
to do.
there are some
Ego is
women
the
who
favorite
don't
thing.
care one way or another, but mostly if it's somebody who's really caring, they don't want to say that and say that you don't satisfy me, I don't even get wet. I mean,
Mm.
come on now. That's
no,
but she says in the thing
that.
she won't out though. She won't out of the relationship.
So let
So
motherfucker pack his box.
she ain't gonna do it because that means she got to be sober in order to uh, talk to him on a rational standpoint. But what's
mm-hmm.
gonna happen is she gonna get drunk. She gonna be 4, 5 drinks in, and this
Before she said
fly,
something.
yeah, it's gonna fly out in the wrong way, which is gonna
Yeah.
cause
Ooh.
a whole debacle. And yeah, then she gonna be like, well, he's the bad guy in the whole situation. When actuality, she's the bad guy in the whole situation because she can't open up her mouth and talk like a regular person, a normal adult, rather.
See, I'm gonna put my bubble blower on her ass. She just need to get some bubbles blowed in her ass.
Ah,
That is a good point, Lee Jack, because it's gonna come out at the wrong time because you're gonna need the liquid courage to get you to that point, and then you whatever you saying may be right, but you ain't gonna say it right. You know what I
Mm.
mean? And it gonna come out all fucked up. And
Come
like
out
you
fucked
said,
up anyway.
No
I mean
filter.
that's true. Go ahead,
Shit.
Lee Jack.
I said, ain't gonna be no filter at all when she say it.
Hell
Mm-mm.
no.
Mm-mm.
But really, the truth, it don't need to be. She needs just go and get it over with because what she doing, she's prolonging the inevitable. Because what's
Mm,
gonna happen, he gonna get mad because you let him get his emotions all in it. Because this dude probably fall in love with this trash. Thinking he really got something going, and
yeah,
she think he trash.
yeah,
mm.
that's true.
So man, she need to go and do it.
making the sex the bomb because every time they
Yeah,
drunk, she wet to the motherfucker, talking all
yeah,
the good shit in his ear,
boy.
but really don't know when she ain't drunk and or the one of the time that they done did it when she wasn't drunk and just dries all out as the Sahabi Desert. He don't know what the fuck going on. He just in there just a hunching the dry fire.
Yeah,
He
so he
kicking
ain't got
rocks.
Wi-Fi. He got dry fire.
He, wow. He kicking rocks, striking
Oh.
matches.
Yeah.
God
But so let me
dog.
ask you this. That bring up a good point though, Lee Jack. Do you think when they did, do you think he's noticed?
He didn't notice, but he just didn't care because he, like you said, when she drunk and it's all moist and sucking it, he just off into it. And then when it's dry, he just be like, okay, well maybe I ain't stroking it, I ain't hitting it right or something. He's steady trying, but he ain't paying no attention. But at the same time, it's a little, but not. It's gonna be some moisture in there, but not as much as it normally is. So he ain't paying no attention to it. He just in there happy to be hunching.
Wow.
Hmm.
Hey, it's guys like
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't want no dry coochie. That dry coochie tear your dick up. I don't want
He ain't paying no attention to that. He don't care.
He probably went in and got that puffy oil.
Hmm.
When they got some of that puff daddy oil.
Oh my goodness. Um,
A minute every two
yeah.
seconds.
Dang. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Y'all know what it is. It's still petty 2025. We are in July of
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
2025, and the
This year
pettiness
can't
don't
go.
stop.
This year can't go by fast enough with all y'all's pettiness.
Come on now. You got some petty going on too.
I don't even know if this is petty. I just don't know. But y'all just got to see it, man. Hey, let it play. Please let it play.
You got no choice, bro. You don't.
Been being grown. I've been doing what I
Think
want.
that shit cute, bro. You gonna send your ass back to your mom like you uncontrollable. I can't keep doing this shit, bro. You can, man.
So where am I gonna go?
I don't know.
My
Where's
sister's
the,
gonna let me back in. I barely want to live here with you.
where's the baby daddy at? Where's the baby daddy? You wanna be grown and shit, bro? It look like it to me.
Keep the baby.
It look like it to me.
Keep the
It
baby
look
and
like it
teach
to
me
me.
a lesson.
What are you talking about? Your ass gonna go to school or you gonna get the fuck out my house. That's it. That's all, bro.
I'm
You is.
done. I'm over it.
Oh, you gotta get out then.
Now
You gotta get out now.
but you wasn't saying all this when your brother was doing what he was doing to me.
Bro, that ain't got shit to do with me. That ain't got shit to do with me, bro.
This.
You just saying anything. That ain't got shit to do with me, bro.
I'm
Like
done.
I said, if you don't want to go to school, your ass gonna get the fuck out of my house, bro. You can go. Bye. Bye. Bye.
I never even
Bye.
had to do this shit before.
Man, look, like I said, bro, you got till, man, you got till 4 o'clock to have all this shit out my house. You got till 4. You got till 4.
Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know. Figure it out. Figure it out just like you got pregnant. Go ahead, figure it out. You want to be grown? Get the fuck out of my shit. No.
Mm. Boy, there's so many questions to that.
All right. Well, with that being said, Mitch, unwrap it all. I mean, shit.
Okay. Is that his sister? Is that his
That was
sister?
my
Is that his
question.
little sister?
No, that's
No.
it said his brother's girlfriend.
Okay. His brother's girlfriend.
Hmm.
His brother got a 13-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah, depending on how old the brother is.
Oh my God. So he didn't
And
got her pregnant. And she's staying with them.
yeah, no,
Oh hell no.
they
No,
stay.
no, no, no. Yeah, the girl who's 13 is pregnant. That's his daughter he talking to. But she claims that his brother is the one that got her pregnant.
That's what I just
So
asked.
you
I
talking
just
about
asked that.
so it's her uncle that got her pregnant.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's what I was trying to.
That's
Okay.
what I was asking. I asked. I said, shit. Is that his daughter or was that his sister? Oh shit. Okay. First of all,
Mm.
boy, that's some Jerry Springer shit right there. Shit,
Jesus Christ.
I'm just waiting on the little devil to come running out, talking about some hell date or some shit. First of all, she got some problems. She
She
laying up with
do.
her. She laying up with her motherfucking uncle, and her uncle fucking her. That's a problem, boy. The DHS and CBS and CTS and all the S's is coming for his ass. You know, I don't know what to tell her ass, but first of all, she got to go. She can't stay there. She couldn't stay with me because man, I couldn't have my ass in the clink for no shit like that and have people looking at me and pointing at me of something my brother did. Now, I need to call her mama and her daddy. That's some
But from the
bullshit.
captions of the video, he don't believe it. And plus, in the video, he said they ain't got nothing to do with me.
Well, that's some bullshit. But she, boy, I could just see her mama right now finding out this bullshit. Motherfucker, I let you take our daughter, and this is what y'all do. You let your brother get
Well,
my daughter pregnant? No.
well, apparently the mama put out too, because she said she can't. You know, I can't go back and stay with my mama. You know, so this clearly this girl been a problem everywhere she went. Now she don't deserve the uncle fucking with her, but she said in the video, "I've been doing what I want for a long time." Ain't that what she said?
She said it now, and now she finna get the end results of doing what you want to do for a long time. You about to get it because you can't stay at my house. Gotta go.
Well,
I'm
she said
sorry.
they forcing her to keep the baby. Say she wanted to get abortion. They told her she have to have the baby. So,
Yeah, you
Lee
I,
know,
Jack, what do you feel about that, Lee Jack?
yeah, you notice that new law sheet, no abortions, regardless of the circumstances. But that goes to show you about these new age children that think that they grown at young ages and getting the consequences. I mean, I don't know the whole story behind her being pregnant, but uh, maybe like with back in the day when the girl, kids were being messed with by uncles or older adults, and they would be scared to let somebody know what was going on. That might have been a situation, but then again, as fast as these little girls is nowadays, ain't no telling what the situation might have been, or is, because like you said, she said she been getting in trouble since she got put out of her own home, and she been in trouble for forever and getting into shit. So you know, it's it's some fucked up shit and this and that. But I think Mitch said, and like you said, first of all, I ain't gonna be caught up in this shit. No, you're not gonna be up under my roof doing what the fuck you want to. And like you said, if the whole thing is you whatever you at that age, you supposed to be in school regardless of what situation or however your life is right now. And I know if you ain't in school, they gonna come fucking with me. Your ass need to be in school, or you can go get the fuck out. You can't stay here
mm-hmm.
because I ain't finna be caught up in no bullshit. When
Exactly what you finna be in.
Mm, I mean, it don't get no simpler than that. What you think, Bubba D?
You right, it don't get no simpler than that. First of all, they need to um turn the uncle's butt in,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and if she has been known to have problems and doing stuff, they need to, since they can't control her, they need to send her somewhere where she can be controlled. As my mama used to tell my brothers, so you don't want
There's
to
a
listen
place
to
for
what I
you.
say do. I can take you somewhere where you got to do what they tell you to do.
mm-hmm.
Boy. Mm-mm-mm. God.
Yep. See, the whole thing about this is that I know we want to say that, the kids are kids, and once they reach a certain age, and this is what I tell people all the time when they be saying, like, when the little girls come into the courtroom with the little pigtails and the little bobby socks and looking like little girls in front of everybody, right? And they said that's a child. But where I grew up from, by the time when girls got 13 and 14, some of them girls wasn't nothing to fucking play with. Not
Mm-mm.
every child is a child. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on that child, because some girls have gained more than grown women by the time they fucking 15. You know what I mean?
Sure do.
So it just depends on the situation. And clearly that little girl said, you can't tell me it is my choice. I ain't gotta go to school. I've been doing what I want, forever. You know what I'm saying? When they get to that point right there and they feel that they're no longer a child and they out that child halo, that protection, that bubble, then I have to treat you accordingly. So I can't put this genie back in the bag. And if my brother calls on the little thing up there, it's saying she lying on the brother, right? On the little caption of the other video. At that particular point, I'm bringing my brother in and trying to see what the deal is too. And at that particular point, I might got to cut ties with all the ass.
Boy, look.
Cause, like you said, I can't get caught up on that what they get aiding in the bed, or you knew and you hid it and shit like that. I ain't going to jail over no fuck shit because I ain't know nothing about this. I gotta cut this counsel out all the way around.
Right.
Yeah, boy, CPS coming for you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, we'll move on. So, what is going on with this whole thing when women think that once a guy get with you, right, and he have a kid by you, but you already have a few kids, right, that when y'all break up, right, even when you get a new man, the man you with still supposed to do for his kid that he had with you and the kids that ain't his too. And you got a new man sitting right there. I don't understand what the logic in that is. So let's see. Hold on.
Son, go ahead, man. Go on there, man. Go. Let me talk.
Okay, and that's wrong because he usually buy your brother's shoes. But look at this petty
That don't
dude.
got nothing to do with me, man. Them is not my kids, man. Them is not my kids.
Okay,
man.
but guess what? When you was with me, you was buying
I'm
shoes.
not with you though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not with you, but I'm taking care of my son. Anything outside of that, I do not owe you that. I do not owe him nothing. No, none of that. What are you talking about?
Just like a petty dude.
Ain't
Just
no
like a
petty.
petty. Yes, you
Matter
is.
of fact, you got dude
Oh, that
right
makes
up
me
here.
petty.
He ain't got nothing to do with you.
You do. You right here paying attention. You do. What you talking about, man? You don't know nothing, man.
Hey, don't even go there. Don't even go there. You better go on
I
before
ain't
he.
trying to hear none of that shit.
Yes.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do for my kids. Anything outside.
Okay, so you ain't gonna. Petty ass dude. I told you that's what I don't like. I don't like fooling with that dude. Look at Patty.
How is that petty?
But that's the audacity of the war. But you got another dude right there. I'm petty because I want to take care of my kids, and now that I'm moved on, yes, I'll do what I feel like I want to do for them. But you got a whole nigga right now.
Okay, can I start?
Go
Yes.
ahead.
That I don't agree with. If that man is willing to pay for whatever he needs to pay for his child, let him do that. He's the dad. But you expect for him to pay for your other children that he got, and she got a whole man sitting up in the house? No, no. It's totally different if he was in the house and he buy for all the kids, and he really ain't got to do that. He just doing that out the goodness of his heart.
Mm-hmm.
But for me as a female to expect that every time my child's dad comes and brings him something, whether it's food or whether it's clothes, then the other siblings got to have it too? No, that's not right. That's not right. And if he wants to do that on his own, you let him make that decision. That's not your decision. Then you gonna call him petty? No, you the petty one because you the one that got babies by more than one person.
With a whole dude sitting right there. And this is how women get men killed. Cause you heard me say,
The background talking stuff.
Yeah, that would say this is how women get men fucked up. Then she say, you better go on for you just volunteered that man to do whatever. You don't know what type of dude that dude right there that you said that to. He could have just took out and just blam down on him. You understand what I'm saying? That's how bullshit get happen. I mean, all right, Mitch, go ahead, man. This is crazy.
Well, first of all, look, see, that's why you shouldn't have kids by all these motherfuckers because this type of shit happens. You know, when you got a child, your responsibility is to your child. If you decide that you want to do something for somebody, if you want to buy some kids, a child, some shoes or whatever, I mean that's your prerogative. But that don't mean you have to. You're not
Mm-mm.
obligated to do a damn thing. But see,
Mm-mm.
you got to understand something else too. When you start doing stuff, you know, some of these people think that because you started doing it and you did it once, that you are obligated. So you got to make it clear and make it known. Look, I'm doing this because I want to, not because I got to. Because you know,
Yep.
you got people out here, man, that think that they running you and they running your pockets, telling you, well, such and such need. Well, what's such and such daddy at? You know,
Mm-hmm.
you can't make this my problem because it's your problem. No, if I decide I want to bring a family pack of chicken home, you know, for everybody, that's on me. But if I just decide I want to just bring my son something to eat, that's on me. You can't be mad about that because if I wasn't here, what the hell would you do? You'd be buying everybody something to eat and my son. So think about it. You can't treat people just any kind of way and think that they gonna just keep on and keep on giving, 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 giving. You know, but you got people out there, you know, that have started and keep on doing it, but not me.
But the problem I got with that is, right, most, let's just say a good woman, right? Let me preface this by saying a good woman. When you treat a dude a certain way, right? And you understand we broke up because we broke up, it ain't got nothing to do with our kids, right? Most guys, when the woman is treat you right, you gonna do a little stuff for whatever kids she have, because once upon a time you did share whatever for them. But she don't treat you like you supposed to do that, right? She very appreciative if you do. Hey, thank you for bringing the kids. You know what I'm saying? But when you start acting like that later right there, then call you petty, and then the whole time this dude standing here, he ain't got no problem with this. This is
He should have said
insane.
something. That dude should have
Yeah,
said something.
he should have. That's what I'm saying. He ain't got no problem with this. You, then
See,
you
I
gonna
would have got up
volunteer.
and left. I would have got up and left. If that'd have
Yep.
been me, there's the other dude that's sitting there listening to all this, I'd have got up and left because you ain't gonna put me in the middle of this.
And she put him dead in it when she said, you know what I'm
Uh-uh.
saying, you better be glad here. You know, wait, hold up. What you doing here? You know what I mean? Hey, look, I like you, baby, but you know, this man do got a point here. All right, Lee Jack, go ahead. Unwrap this.
See, this goes back to my disclaimer that I put out at the beginning of the year 2025. When I talk about you, I ain't talking about you. When I say you, I don't mean you. When I say you as a person, I don't mean you as a person unless I say your name. So when I say these dusty ass, broke ass, dick chasing ass hoes, all of them need to be saved because all they doing is chasing out the dick, chasing out the money, and chasing somebody to take care of them and all their responsibilities. See, like you said, you got 3, 4 kids by 3, 4 different guys, and just so happened I got one on by you because you were chasing dick and you were chasing a pocket to have somebody take care of you, and I choose not to take care of you and your kids no more. But I'm gonna take care of mine regardless, because that's just the man that I am, right? How you gonna dictate to me how I'm gonna spend my motherfucking money, bitch? Why you broke? That's why you broke now, because you ain't got no job. Because you can't take care of your own kids. You trying to find somebody to take care of your kids.
Mhm.
It's not me. And like you said, you got somebody sitting in the house with another grown ass man sitting in the house with you. And what is he doing for you other than giving you some dick? Nothing. Because
Nothing.
you trying to make me do something for your kid, you and your kids. No, you can't tell me how to spend my money. And you're not gonna tell me how to spend my money. So if I choose not to spend my money on my child, What you gonna try to do? You gonna try to take me to child support, and then I'm just gonna show them this video or let them see how you acting about me doing what I'm supposed to be doing for my child, and not your other kids.
Ooh.
And they gonna tell you the exact same thing. That's that man child. He taking care of his responsibility.
Yep.
And you hold another man in the house with you, and you trying to make him do something for your other kids. Ain't that his response? Ain't that his duty to take care of them other kids and his kid if since he in the house with you? See, these broke assholes just think that they supposed to. It's been it's been so long in the system like this that the broke assholes can goddamn be dictate the system and the system just be all on their side. Man, this shit need to change. These motherfucking broke bitches ain't about shit. Quit fucking with these broke bitches. Goddamn, these bitches got a head on the shoulders and goddamn got some sense about herself, know how to act about everything that she do, know how to talk to a motherfucker. Because once they start talking ignorant to you, that lets you know right there they don't give a fuck about you, men. And they don't give a fuck about you. Goddamn
Well, tell us how you really feel, Triple H. Good gracious.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Got a point though, man.
I'm just saying some women, but I ain't saying nobody's name, but I'm just saying.
I feel you. I totally feel you. I look at social media and just like I had seen that one before, and that ain't the only one. There's several of them that are on social media where the women feel like the guys should just take care of all the kids in the house, regardless of whether they're his or not. That's crazy. That's just
No, we
crazy.
got another one. We got another one coming up that's gonna show you a different end of that same spectrum. And
Oh,
and I and the reason I say that is because it's showing a theme that the women are something wrong around here, man. Something is wrong around here. That's all I gotta say.
from what I've and speaking to some of the young women, the millennial women that I work with, they take part of what the Bible says about men being providers. They take that to the wrong limit. I mean, it's just that yes, they're supposed to protect and provide, but there's nothing wrong with you providing as well. It's two parents, so y'all supposed to be working as a team. So the man is supposed to do everything. And then when they ask the women, well, what do you bring to the table? Oh, I am the table. No, you're not. Half of them don't cook. They don't know how to clean. And we ain't even gonna talk about grocery shopping. They don't know nothing about that. And just the ins and outs of making a house a home. They don't know how to do that. But I am the table.
Yeah,
It's
they the
more to
table.
having a relationship than having sex and making babies.
Yeah, they
Expect for
right.
a
They
man
the
to
table.
provide and protect. Sure, he don't mind providing for people when you feeding him something wholesome. And I'm not just talking about food. You need to feed your man's spirit. Be his backbone. Men need somebody to hold them up sometimes. That's those vulnerable times when ain't nobody around but you and him. And he'll be like, baby, I need some help. Things are getting a little tough. And I know I've been paying all the bills, but I need some help for you to help me out. These chicks don't want to do none of that. They be ready to the book. They gone. They dash. They gone.
Yep. Yep.
Fellas, I'm gonna tell you this, fellas, and listen to me when I say this. And fellas, y'all better start doing this shit. And y'all have a lot of these motherfucking hoes looking at themselves and reevaluate themselves, or actually maybe think about the question better than what they want to answer. When you ask a motherfucker what they bring to the table, and they say they are the table, reply to them in this way exactly. So all you do is spread your legs to every Tom, Dick, and Harry that pull up to you. That's it. That since you the table, that's the only thing. A table legs is always open, just like 7-Eleven. To every motherfucker that come up to it. So that's all you will. So it's a table. Okay, you sure right.
I hadn't
And we
thought about
love to
that.
put things on top of tables.
Mm.
I hadn't thought about it like that, but you're right about that. You are.
Since you are the table, you just like 7-Eleven. Spread your legs to every motherfucking Tom, Dick, and Harry that pull up to it, and let them do whatever the fuck they want at it. without any consequences. That's a table.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Serving it up, serving it up, serving it up.
Okay,
And
table.
and the last thing I say about that particular video right there, and this what gives me what makes me question a lot of these women. You got a higher standard for your ex than you do your current.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's insane. You know what? Once the ex gone, hey, look, you trying to move on, you trying to do whatever, but you still putting demands on him. Like either you want him back, you miss him, or he signed a contract or something. Is he, is he blood bound to you? What's the problem here?
It ain't the ex. It's certain ones that found out that paid attention to how you acted and how you was doing, and decided to move on past your ass, but still do for their own kids. Because you notice that none of the other exes, there at the door bringing their kids shoes, or she went. Other exes my other exes bring the kids the other shoes. You was just doing it for all them, him and the rest of his brothers and sisters. Where your other exes at? And your new man, what they doing? Y'all try to keep us there, the ones that's decent and gonna do right by the kid. Y'all try to keep us there by all means, whether to make us miserable and do whatever you can despite us, but won't hold none of them other motherfuckers to accountable for shit.
If that's the case, Leon, why come she should have way more than what the kids should have way more than what they got? If that's the
Thank you.
damn case, all them motherfucking baby daddies need to be pitching in and for all the damn kids, but I bet you that ain't happening.
Because they know she wasn't shit and she knew that they wasn't shit.
Mm-hmm. So they get one to do it all.
Yeah.
Yep. They get one to do it all. And some of y'all, I mean, let's be honest, some of these women got so many kids, they need a sponsor like they a basketball team. Shit, all your kids should go to school with goddamn Nissan or Hot Spring tags on their shirt. Cause y'all need real sponsors. Cause y'all got too many goddamn kids for one man to be trying to take care of. So y'all got to do better. But let's look at this from the opposite end of the spectrum, the type of shit that where when I look at this and if this plays, this can't be a real conversation. I just don't know nobody would address a man like this and he just take this and it's all good. You know what I mean? There's some disrespectful shit right here, man. Hold on.
You're right. I am the father. I ain't not trying to be that.
Why you got a problem with him coming to see his kid?
I got a problem with you not telling me another man is at my house. Y'all got a pass together, right? I got a problem with you not telling me a nigga's at my house. And this nigga, you already know we ain't cool. Showing up to my house for what?
I'm cool. We got a good co-parenting relationship. You
Exactly, bro.
and just cry too much.
You still talking, you real disrespectful talking about crying when you can't even pay your own bills.
Look, bro, you gotta grow up.
Grow up, nigga. I am grown. I take care of your kids.
You ain't acting like it, man. What?
I take care of your kids.
You don't take care of my kids.
Your kids living under my roof, my guy.
Well, what? No. The only
You
reason
barely
they
pay
here-
child
listen,
support.
Hold on, time. Only reason that they here is because of the fact that we ain't worked out. All right, you Mr. Big Dog now. But understand, these are my kids that I'm taking care of. Yeah, they living here in your crib.
Wow.
All right, Leon, I'm gonna let you go first with all this.
This motherfucker ain't here himself. He didn't goddamn me got the pimp syndrome complex because he said it, but he didn't understand what he said. You think you the big dog in the situation. You the big dog in the situation because my kid's staying here with you. He said that. So you ain't that you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing? Because we ain't together. Again, you ain't registering what you just said. Our motherfuckers ain't together. You ain't doing what you're supposed to do, and I'm taking care of your kids. So why you at my house? The whole point is you ain't supposed to be here. She ain't supposed. Then the disrespect for her to bring you here while she know that I need you here. She all the way foul too. Both of them foul. She need to put her kids. They need wouldn't be say pack their boxes and get the fuck out of my house. Since he's such a great co-parent, go on over there and co-parent with him.
Yep.
Take you in your box and your kids' box and go over there and co-parent with that motherfucker. Because obviously you don't need me. And you don't give a damn about me neither for disrespecting me like that, having your baby's dad is up in my house and knowing I don't want the nigga here.
And campaigning. Once you start trying to convince me and campaign for him, I say, who the fuck side are you on? You campaigning for him. And here's the petty part where y'all starting to affect me. Once he would have told me, hold on, time out. Once a grown man would have said that to me, I wouldn't have heard nothing else after that. Hold on, time out. You shouldn't even be talking to me. What are you talking about some time out for? You know, like we children. That shit you say to children. You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck that.
No, time out. You at my house. I can whoop your ass right now, and
Right now, yes.
wouldn't be no timeouts involved.
And she say that's petty. She tell him, oh my God, you know, man, at that particular point, we can't go no further after this. Me and her, we done. We can't go no further because that's just total lack of respect. What you think, Mitch?
Boy, look at here, look at here. I got questions. I got questions. I got questions. First of all, how in the hell is this motherfucker? I come home and this motherfucker at my house. Why you at my house?
Mm-hmm.
First of all. Second, why are you at my house when I'm not home? If you was a man, you come to my house when you know I'm home. Because that's the respectful thing to do. The disrespectful thing you just did, you came to my house when you knew I wasn't there. Why is my wife taking up for this motherfucker? And why are they outside like they
Mm-hmm.
chummy buddy? Y'all still got something going on? But I bet you a fat man and three funky women, if my baby mama was sitting in this house or sitting outside with me, chilling, and we outside having a grand old conversation or whatever, you know, and you pulled up, you'd have questions. What's the
Mm-hmm.
fucking difference? Either way, it's this motherfucking respectable. It's just not this. It's not respectable at all. But I tell you,
Nope.
these people, boy, they just do shit and think it's all right. I don't give a damn about your baby daddy, but your baby daddy don't need to be at my house. I don't give a damn about your whatever y'all got going on. Y'all could have talked about that shit on the phone. You know what I'm saying? You knew I was at work. Why you inviting another man in my house when I'm not here? I bet you, if I had a woman in my house when my wife wasn't here, she'd be ready to beat my ass over those shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
See, you gotta understand what you're doing when you're doing it. You can't invite people in your house and then think ain't nothing gonna happen from it. No, if you gonna have to have a conversation with your baby mama or your baby daddy, all of y'all need to be with each other at the same goddamn time, and everybody need to be in the conversation, not just the parents. I'm a parent too. If you living in my house, I'm taking care of your child. I'm helping take care of your kids. We all three need to sit down with this, not just y'all two. See, that's the type of shit to get your house burnt down. That's the type of shit get motherfucker just that meat wagon coming to pick your ass up. Because if he'd came in the house and just started shooting, he wouldn't have been wrong. So you got to think about shit like that before you do it. And anytime a woman
That's
gonna sit there and do some shit like that, man, you got a problem. It
you
just
got a
ain't happened yet.
problem.
You got a problem.
You do. Cause once she started taking up for him and defending him as if this is a rite of passage, this what he's supposed to do,
Mm-mm.
man, hell no.
Mm-mm.
All right, Mama D, what you got?
Well, she was out of order all the way around, totally. And there was no respect. So that was just straight up wrong. I don't know where they got that from. Um, back in the day, and I think we've talked about this before. We know people who men had multiple families. I lived in a neighborhood where there was a multiple family living around the corner from each other, and the man took care of both houses. The kids knew one another. We was all in the same schools, in the same class, and everything. The women didn't bother each other. The kids was in and out each other's houses. But one was the female in one house, the other one was the female in the other house, and won't nothing said. But now these young girls now just don't know how to handle business.
Yeah.
And because they have allowed these guys to disrespect these children's fathers and stuff, the the guys that they with now, whatever, they just as disrespectful as the women are.
We'd have had a problem when I walked up, and then I see these pants you got on with this goddamn coochie print all sticking out and shit. We'd have had a problem. You feel what I'm
That's,
saying?
yeah, I agree with you, bitch. It
We
was
would have
so
had a
disrespectful,
motherfucking
man.
problem, bitch. If you don't get your ass up out of this damn vicinity with your ass and your coochie out here talking to a man in my front yard for everybody to see.
Because
If
at
that's
the end
not
of the day,
disrespectful, what is?
yep, I would have told him, okay, well, like Leon said, he said, oh, well, right now you the big dog. I said, well, in a given time, you could be the big dog. Come on, let him come stay with you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That way you ain't never got to come over here. So let him come stay with you.
Better yet, you could take her with you.
Take her with you. Because the first time
Pack
she
your
would have
motherfucking
tried to
box.
convince me, stand with this man and try to convince me and call me petty in front of him, we are done at this point. There's no
Yep.
going back from that because you done emasculated me in front of this man right here. There's no going back from this.
I'll show you petty. Your box would have been coming right outside before that motherfucker would have left. Your box would he would have saw your box, and he free to take you with him. You
My
can take
box is
kids too. Boy, there you go. Ain't nobody gonna be sitting back disrespecting me like that. Got your ass all out. My neighbors looking out the window peeping, they see us outside arguing and shit. You outside looking like a motherfucking $2 trick. No, hell to the no.
Not the $2
No.
shit.
$2.
We co-parenting. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, man,
Y'all can
man,
all the
because
way parent. Y'all ain't got a cope. Y'all can all the way parent. Take these motherfuckers with you. Fuck
And
them
what
because
kids. You, Mr. Big Dog now. You out here trying to be cool, got sunglasses on and shit.
all
Oh,
right,
he'd
well,
be lucky, boy. I'd have knocked the shit out of him, boy. We'd have been struggling out there. I'd
and
have knocked his ass off his pivot foot.
mm,
and that's what I was saying, man. When it done got to the point where this can't be real, cause some of this stuff being said to people, man, I'm like, y'all be taking this awfully good.
it's
Mm-hmm.
real. It's real. It is real.
Come to my house and
Because
do that shit for real. Come to my house and do that.
It's not fictitious. It is very real.
Mm-hmm. Come on to my house with that shit. Come on.
I can see it for myself, so I know it's real.
I got my bail money ready. Come on.
but
Mm.
what's the conversation supposed to be like later on tonight with him and this man out there? She done went out there and took up for this man out there. What's y'all relationship like going forward? How you
It ain't gonna
fix
be
that?
no conversation. You can't fix it. You got to go.
Yeah, that what I say. How you fix that?
You got to go. You might as well just pack your motherfucking box. You got to go. You cannot stay up under my roof. I don't even want to look at the kids. I'm sorry. Go on with your daddy. Sorry.
I'm talking about go with your daddy because
Go on with your
in his
daddy.
mind, he walking away feeling like he won something because you done
Yeah.
did all this in front of him. You know, he feel like he can just pull up any fucking time he want to now because you done chunked me off. You know what I'm saying? You got to go.
Oh, he won all right. Because when that box hit the ground with all his kids' shit in it, he won. Take your prize with you. Take your prize and take this motherfucking woman with you. Apparently, y'all want to be together so bad that y'all sneaking around behind me.
I mean,
You agree, huh? You agree, huh, Leah?
Yeah, you know what the conversation will be later on that night.
Yeah.
Uh, you know you can't stay here no more, right?
Shit, okay.
You know you got to go, right?
Shit.
You know tomorrow your last day here, right? You know your kids can stay with you, right?
oh my goodness. Oh man. But I mean for real though, like you said, you give her that little buffer right there because this is kind of sudden, but I just want to let you know in 24 hours you have to vacate the premises, ma'am.
You know the
Boy.
lot's gonna be changed tomorrow, right?
Boy.
You know I'm gonna have a big ass dog waiting at the door tomorrow, right?
While you're speaking on that, and I don't know whether or not you guys saw it, but these young mothers going to the elementary school where their babies is
Oh
graduating
God.
school, and they come in there with half the ass hanging out with the thong
Mm-hmm.
on, and one of them didn't look like she had no panties on, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
where y'all going?
Mm-hmm. How you think your
I mean,
kid feel looking at y'all looking like this? And you
but I
wonder
mean,
why.
depending on how you raise your kids, if that's all they know, then shit. You know, we've seen all the video where they got the little girls who be goddamn, what, 5 to 6 years old, shake that ass, and they popping and all this stuff. So if that's how they raised them, then that's all they know.
Fuck that.
No, I agree with you. But speaking of child, this is an old tool, as Leah like to say, fuck them kids. Now, if this
Mm-hmm.
little boy was like this with you, I'm telling you, man, I don't know. The older I get, I have less patience for kids who be disobedient and disrespectful and stuff. As time go on, I hate that shit with a passion because you be seeing a lot of disrespect, man, where you be saying, man, do something about this, man. And then
Exactly.
they don't want you to say nothing to the kids and stuff. You just got to sit here and be like, if I can't say nothing, I'm going to stop coming over here. You know, I told my friend that if I can't say nothing, I ain't coming over here no more. Cause I can't watch the kid be like this.
You shouldn't have asked me to bring you nowhere you ain't got no money. How I supposed to know?
Mommy, can you send me $50? Daddy's talking about he don't got no cash or card.
Uh-oh.
Give me the money.
How I'm gonna give you the money? I don't got it.
Daddy, I don't got time to play. Can you give me the money? I'm
Oh
hungry.
hell
Why you out
no.
here asking for food? You had me take you here.
He really getting on my nerves.
You shouldn't
Ooh.
have asked me to bring you somewhere you ain't got no money. This is a life lesson. Don't be just getting in folk car asking for food and you ain't got no money. Where you going? I don't care.
And
All
I
right,
done
Lee Jack. This your wheelhouse, Lee Jack. Go ahead.
fuck them kids. I done drove right on off too when she got out that car. And like she got something like she mad about and said she was mad. And I'm making her mad. I had to drove right on to the house, and her mama was been sitting right there. I'd have told her mom, you can go get that motherfucker you want to. She can walk her ass back there. But if you go get her, goddamn, be guaranteed you gonna be with her for from here to seeable future, because she ain't gonna be here. You know the fuck she think I am? Yeah,
He said, getting on my nerves. What?
yeah, them two words right there. Daddy, give me the money.
Yep, give me the money.
Well, you think?
And
Wait a minute. Who pockets you trying to? Do you think you can tell? I'm gonna give you some.
Okay.
You didn't ask me before you left the house. Could you have some money? Knowing you didn't have no money, but you told me you wanted me to bring you up here to get you some, like you had some. So get your money out. Mama cash out me $50. What the fuck
that's what
you
I was about to say. What you about to order?
$50? All you need is $4. The
Oh, fofo. You sure right.
That's all you need. Your little fat ass. That's all you need.
Yeah, she ain't look like she ain't look like she was old enough to even eat that damn much.
$4.
$50. Oh, you lost your fucking by $50.
You sure
What you
finna
trying to do? Get your nails done?
You finna walk home, you ain't gonna have shit to eat. And that phone that you talking on, you ain't gonna have that neither, because I'm gonna cut that motherfucker off on as soon as you hopped out. I'm on the phone suspended, line suspended. You ain't got that motherfucker neither.
Oh my God, man. They must facilitate. All right, go ahead, bitch.
Look
Shit.
here. When she would have got snazzy with me the first time, I probably would have snatched a ball spot in her motherfucking head. One of them braids would have been gone, and that phone would have been in my hand. I'd have ran over that son bitch, and I would have called her mom and told her, "Hey, you need to come get her, cause if you don't, I'm gonna leave her where the hell she's standing. She ain't gonna disrespect me." See, the problem is these kids ain't scared of shit. That's the
Mm-hmm.
problem. They so
Mm-hmm.
used to getting away with what they want to and doing what they want to do. They think they gonna tell you what you gonna do and spin your pocket and tell you what they ain't gonna do. We got to
Yep,
get control of this shit. That's the
we
whole point.
do.
We got to get control. But you cannot let a child do that shit. And,
Nope.
and the fact that she got her ass up out that car and walked away from you, oh, that's a no no. She'd be lucky if I didn't chase her motherfucking monkey ass down.
Yeah.
You'd been lucky.
All right, Miss Mama Dean, what you got?
Well, we know they have total disrespect because these parents do some of everything in front of the kids.
Mm.
So how you expect for them to show respect? And what child asks their mama cashing out $50 for
How
what?
she cash apping a child anyway? Well, she got a bank account hooked to her phone?
Some kids do, yeah.
Oh shit. Hell to the
And
no.
Goddamn
in
dollar.
that instance, I guess she does. But I guess I'm old. I'm old school. That don't. I'm with Mitch. That don't fly with me either.
Mm-mm. You ain't gonna walk off for me when I'm talking.
Oh, walk off. You ain't even gonna think about walking off or blink.
Walk off, roll off, skate off, fly off.
Mm-mm.
Roll off. The
Okay.
three of us, the four of us can attest to what happens to you when you start looking crazy to your parent. You want to
I
act up,
mean,
then I'm gonna act up with you.
yeah, just the sheer audacity, like I said, then the mama co-sign on the well, tell your dad to give you $50. Mom, she said, give me the $50.
Ain't giving
I'm
me
like,
shit.
shit, I wish I might.
Oh,
I give you a
mama
But
bumper on your head.
look, she
he
might have
wasn't
said
even fucked up or bent out of shape about it.
right now.
It was
Now
like
my
he
mama would
used
have
to
said
it.
ask your daddy for $50, but you can best believe we ain't gonna go be at the crazy to go asking.
You can ask for any damn thing you want. Don't mean I'm gonna do it.
It wasn't $50 for shoes or nothing like that. It was fit. She ain't say I'm gonna go get us something to eat. She said $50 for me something to eat.
She said me. That's what she said.
Shit.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
But like Mitch said, man, we do got to get control of that because some of this stuff is just, man. Listen here, everything we did was tied to what you did, your behavior, how you act at school, how you do whatever. Now, the
Yep.
kids get whatever they gonna get regardless. No matter, so they don't got no incentive to do right because they getting the latest PlayStation 5, they get the joys, they getting the whatever regardless. So it don't matter.
I ain't giving nobody shit. I ain't buying
Like
shit.
what
I ain't talking about shit.
one of my old classmates said her grandchild had asked for a PlayStation or something, and her daughter told him, they couldn't afford it. Uh, ask your grandma, and he was crazy enough to do it, and she told him, no,
Probably
you don't
cuts his ass out.
you don't even do your chores around the house. Your mama tells me about how you disrespecting her and stuff. He's like, you the grandma, that's your job. You supposed to get what I want.
Boy, she
Shit.
lucky he didn't catch a left, right, left.
Uh,
She told
Oh,
her
my
daughter,
grandma
she
would
said,
have caught you.
this is your doing. You let them kids talk to you in that kind of way. Because
Mm-hmm.
these parents want to be their children's friends. They don't
Friends.
want them
so
to do
bad.
in any way.
Yep, they want to be their damn friend.
See, and that's the problem, right? Let's say you don't you can have fun with your kids, but you have to establish a hard line where they know we can joke around and we can do whatever, but you can't go past this. They gotta know the line. The line is blurred with a lot of people. They gotta know a line they can't cross.
Sure,
And
right.
that's how you see how these video where you be seeing the boys trying to jump on their mamas and the daughters and stuff. Like this is crazy, man.
Hmm.
I was growing up, try to jump on mama if you wanted to. Well, my mama would zap your ass. My mama could fight. I don't know what the hell you thinking. She could fight. She set that motherfucking back foot, boy. Your ass finna get it.
Hey, but that's what I'm saying. It never even crossed my mind, like we were talking last night, to even remotely think that I might want to swing on. I swear to you, it never crossed my mind one time, ever.
Uh,
If you just taking that ass whoop, you just take that ass one. Cause like I said, it got to a point where I got too big for her to be whooped, but she was still trying. I just take it.
right,
Act
right.
like it hurt, you know what I mean? It just, so she could do, but I never, man, hell no. But you got people killing their parents and stuff because they won't buy them, shit for the video games online and stuff. It's crazy, man. But I just throw that in there because, Leon be always on the, what I'm saying, fuck them kids. And that one of them little kids right there that you'd have fucked up and wouldn't even thought twice about it. You wouldn't even realize it would have been so automatic you wouldn't even realize you fucked them up. Your body just would have done it.
Oh,
But that shit is crazy. All right, y'all. Let let's close it out. Gonna start with you tonight, Big Mitch. What you got for him, man?
Man, I'm still pissed off, boy. I'm still thinking
About
about
what?
my damn money. Thinking
Oh,
about these
okay.
motherfucking people, man. Look, I put it out there already earlier today or early yesterday. If you got some shit coming out your bank account that's coming out automatically every month, pay attention to it. Because man, these people be taking your money and you won't even see it if you're not paying attention to your bank account. We have got to do a better job of paying attention to our monies. Because I bet it's a whole lot of us out here that's got 2 or 3 accounts that's coming out our damn check and we don't even know nothing about it. Because it ain't but $10, $15 and we ain't really paying attention to it. But that $10, $15 a damn month adds up. So I need everybody to start paying more attention and fuck these kids.
Just to piggyback on what Mitch said, especially when it comes to them subscriptions. You don't sign up for stuff you
Yep.
done forgot that you don't use no more or something like that, and they still charge you, like he said, it's that $6.99 a month. You don't even think about it. But you got,
Mm-mm.
4, 5 of them, say you just needed an app for this one particular thing, but you forgot about it. You don't use it no more, and they still charging you. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of crap out there that if you was to really go narrow it down, you're probably paying for some shit you know. So yeah, like Mitch say, get on that. All right, Lee Jack, Mr. On One, Mr. Make It Do What It Do. What you got for?
Look here. Don't let these funky cock hoes goddamn me tell you money, what you can and what you should and shouldn't do, to who you want to and who you don't want to. Motherfucker, them my kids. I can spend whatever I want to on them. Your kids, what they say, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Goddamn, if I don't
Mm-hmm.
try to make me do something, it won't happen. Motherfucker, you can talk as much shit as you want to, but understand this. Once I get pushed to a point, I ain't gonna bend. I'm gonna break something, but I ain't gonna bend. And it might fuck around, it might be your upper lip or your goddamn lower lip or that nigga that you trying to sick on me. But trust and believe somebody gonna break.
Mm.
I second that motion, Leon. I second that motion.
Yep,
mm,
that's what I say. That's how women get people messed up. Volunteering that man. You don't even know if that new dude bought that life, and you just volunteer him. He gonna do something.
Yeah, he standing back there talking shit. He ain't about that life.
He
Trust.
about that life. All right, Mama D, take us on home, baby girl.
well, hmm, we've seen some classic examples of what the Generation X millennials are doing now in relationships, and that's why they having the problems that they having now. And now they bringing up offspring doing the same thing. And then when you go to parent teacher conferences and they want to know why your child is doing this and why they acting on it, because they acting out from what their environment is about. We need to check ourselves. And before you start quoting the Bible, talking about what a man is supposed to do as far as providing, look at yourself and see what you're doing. It's a reason why God took the rib, because that person that the ribs job is to protect the heart, to protect the vital organs. That's what a woman is supposed to do. God didn't take the foot bone because a woman is not supposed to be a footstool. He didn't take it from the head because you're not supposed to be in charge of him. You're supposed to be his protector as well. When you see something coming his way, be a shield. Know your place. And just like Leon said, and nobody could say that any better. I'm the table. So just like legs fold on the table and they open, so do yours. Think about it. Is that really what you want to say that you want to be? The table? We need to check what we do in front of our children
Yes.
and our actions to the public. Because
Yep.
it is not a good look these days. Because I look at a lot of stuff on social media and the way are portrayed, it ain't no lie. Some of it, yes, are reenactments, but a lot of it isn't, because it really does happen.
I agree. But you got me for a quick second. When you said, like Leon said, I thought you about to say, fuck them kids.
No. Oh, that's his thing. You can't do that.
I swear to God, I thought that was you about to say. Like Leon said, fuck them kids.
We gonna leave that to Triple H. I ain't going there with him.
Oh, man.
Well, I
All
said
right.
it and I meant it.
Hey, sometimes, man, I'm telling you, because y'all got to keep in mind, little cute, cuddly, beautiful kids grow up to be grown people. And
And they
they
ain't cute and cuddly no more.
sometimes they don't be the same. They ain't the same little cute, cuddly kid you remember when they become adults.
Thank you.
So we'll leave it at that. Sorry that Andrea couldn't make it. Sorry that Marlena couldn't get here, and we were supposed to have a special guest by Jay Booger. Sorry that she didn't get here. She didn't even answer the phone, but we'll deal with that. But
Yeah, she'll be calling.
you know what I said? Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Keep leaving stuff on YouTube. Hey, join the group. The group has picked up. I know Mitch has got a lot of people over now. Thank you to Big Mitch and his people that come through and support. So,
Thank you.
yep, thank you. And so, keep check us out and just keep hanging out with us and just keep enjoying the content. And we'll get up with y'all next time.
All right.